We are back with another end of the year recap. This video is so late, not even gonna lie. I'm recording this and it's March 3rd. I wasn't planning on recording this video, but I did make one for last year. It was really nice to just look back on it, see what I accomplished, see what I wanted to accomplish, see what I didn't accomplish, and just see everything that the year gave me and everything that I was hoping for. And I just think it's really cool to look back on. And again, like I said in the previous end of the year recap video, I always journal, especially with the end of the year and manifestation and ins and outs and everything. So I want to do another little recap. I'm also turning 25 next week on Monday, so I'm just feeling a lot of different things, and I just really want to make this video for myself to look back on, because I can't believe I made it to 25. I can't believe I made it past 16, 15, let alone 25, and just everything I've done. I just can't believe it. So I think this is just cool to do for myself. Let's just get right into it. 2025 recap and 2025 ins and outs, kind of things that I want to happen, things I'm manifesting. So I didn't write my accomplishments for 2025, but I'm just gonna go off the top of my head, things that I remember that I accomplished last year. One is I did so many markets again. I think I did 4 or 5 art markets last summer, and that was super good for me, for my anxiety, to get out of my comfort zone, grow my business, just meet new people, meet more creative people, more artists. It was just my most successful year business and market wise, so I'm super grateful for that. So grateful, so blessed, so proud of myself. I put in so much work and time and effort. It wasn't easy, and there was a lot of moments of feeling like, is this worth it? Am I doing the right thing? It's my true passion. So many amazing markets. This one is kind of sad, but I did let go of friendships and relationships that were no longer serving me, possibly were maybe even a little bit toxic. I have a really hard time letting go. I have a hard time with change and losing people. It's really, really hard for me to accept things that have happened to me, especially if I feel they're very unfair, or I would never do someone the way that they have treated me. I have a hard time just accepting things for what they are. Honestly, acceptance is really hard for me, but I had to accept that a lot of friendships, they were not serving me in the way that I thought they were, and maybe they weren't putting in as much effort, and it was just not bringing any positive to my life. But it was really hard for me to let go of those people. It's still sad and I still miss them, and I just think things change, people change, friendships, relationships change, the dynamic can be different. At the end of the day, you have to do what's right for you, and sometimes it can be really hard. You don't really want to, but you just have to kind of make those decisions of doing it. I also did travel again. I went to New Orleans. I went back to Michigan. I think I went to different places in Michigan than in 2024. I went to Menominee, Pictured Rocks National Park in Michigan. Last year I went to Iron Mountain and the mainland, but I still want to go back. I also went camping this summer. I want to go more camping. We only went once. I want to do more camping, more nature things. I made more friendships. Even though I did lose some friendships, I did gain and make new ones, and I'm so happy and grateful for that. I made it through another year of grief, another year of anxiety and mental health. I feel like I definitely did more and I accomplished more. I wish I would have written down my accomplishments for 2025. I don't know why I did, but I have been doing monthly recaps, so maybe that's why. I also did go through a lot of hard things last year. Again, a lot of friendship breakups. I lost one of my best friends from high school. It's just been really hard to navigate that and process that. Your 20s are such a transformative time in your life. I've really been realizing that. There's just so many things that you think you have figured out and you think you know, and people in your life. A lot of things just have been changing for me. Just realizations about, like I said, things that no longer serve me, that I can choose to remove them from my life, even if it is hard and painful. I wish I would have written down my accomplishments for 2025, because it's just kind of hard for me to think off the top of my head. But let's go into 2026. I did a little bingo card, and then I did more and less. I did my goals. I feel like I can add on to these as the year goes on as well. These are my daily check-ins. I honestly have not been doing them. I maybe should have done it weekly or something a little bit more manageable. I just don't check my journal every single day, but I guess I could prioritize it more. I did best of 2026 and worst of 2026, which I obviously will fill in at the end of the year for my more and less. And I feel like some of these are probably similar from the last year but some of them might be different. So more that I want for this year, I want to let go more. I feel like I did say that last year. I really want to listen to the Let Them Theory, Mel Robbins. I haven't read her book, but I do have it, and I listened to her podcast, and I have heard about her Let Them Theory, and I'm really trying to implement that into my brain because I think that could change so much for me internally and with my anxiety and just with people pleasing and trying to understand everybody and why they do certain things. I want more income, more saving, spend less. I know for a fact I said that last year. This past year, I did way more spending. I went to like 2 concerts. I traveled a lot. But these are experiences also that I will never ever forget. So I feel like it was money well spent and it wasn't as much dumb spending. It was really just travel experience and food. So I feel like that's pretty good. I want more self-confidence. I feel like I am pretty confident, but there are definitely moments where I'm so mean and so hard on myself. Too much self-comparison, and I just want to really feel secure within who I am. I want more love, peace, and happiness. That's a given. I feel like every year I will just want more love, peace, and happiness. I want an abundance of it all the time. I want to travel more. I'm actually going to Hawaii literally on Saturday. It's currently Tuesday, so like in like 4 days. I'm so excited. Going for my 25th birthday. I also want to do a video on 25 things I've learned in my 25 years of life. Never done it before, I don't think, at least, but 25 is a super monumental age for me personally, and I think in general it kind of is as well. But yeah, I just have so much to say about that, and again, there's been so many realizations within me turning 25, so I feel like that can be its own video. And I want to go to Michigan more. I want to go to more like surrounding states, more concerts. I want more true lifelong friendships, and I actually feel like I've already been finding those and having those within the first 3 months of this year. Some friendships that I've already had that I'm continuing to nourish and put an effort for and stuff. And I actually want to manifest more. I want to genuinely think better thoughts, use my thoughts more wisely. Our thoughts are so powerful, and honestly, half of the time, more than half the time, I spend my time thinking about horrible things and things that I'm anxious about and worried about and things that I think will happen and rationalizing and horrible scenarios in my brain. I just want to be better with my thoughts, more manifesting, more positivity, more optimism. And there was this quote that I saw in high school, literally, it was like someone else's senior quote. I wasn't even a senior, I was like a freshman, but this just stuck with me for so long. Their quote was, "Positive thinking is powerful thinking." And I genuinely think that is the most true, powerful statement ever. Let's go into my less. I want less anxiety. Obviously, I struggle so much with anxiety, and I feel like it's so annoying to say, but it is just so true. And I also feel like for the longest time, it was my depression that and my like suicidal thoughts that really affected me and made my life really challenging. But for the past like 2 years, 2.5 years, and maybe this also has to do with losing my father, but just so much severe anxiety about everything. I have anxiety in the house. I have anxiety when I leave the house. Like, no matter what I do, I just feel so anxious. I don't want any more of that. I cannot live my life like that anymore. I genuinely feel like I'm going to have a heart attack every second of the day. I just want to live a life not in a constant state of fight, flight, or freeze. And what goes with anxiety is less worrying and overthinking. Again, I feel like they just kind of go hand in hand. It is spiked by my OCD, which my anxiety and my OCD are 2 peas in a pod. That also goes back to like using my thoughts more wisely and being more positive. Less phone time and screen time, less doom scrolling. I was really good at not doom scrolling. Like, genuinely, I'm not even trying to be like that person, but I was really good at not doing it, and now it's like my favorite. It's not even my favorite thing to do. I just do it so naturally, and I do it too much, and it needs to stop. The phone, the doom scrolling. I also think it's really hard though because it's winter and it's been so cold and dark here, but we are like almost to spring. Less phone time in general, less self-doubt. That also kind of goes with just more like self-confidence, feeling more secure within myself and who I am. Less jealousy, and I'm not even really jealous. I think again it goes back to self-comparison and wishing I had this or could go there or do that. I need to stop with the self-comparison. I need to be so grateful for my life. I should be grateful for everything that I have and everything that I've worked for and everything that the universe brings to me and is given to me. I just want to have less jealousy, self-comparison, and more gratitude. I want less expectations of others. Really trying to focus on it because again I feel like that could help me with less disappointment and pain, less expectations will save me and help me in so many ways. Less spending, more intentional purposes. I just feel like I will forever keep this. I've always had an issue with money. I grew up very poor. I just don't have a good relationship with money, like honestly. And I'm really trying to learn and develop a healthy relationship. No one has ever taught me how to have a good relationship with money. It's always just been fighting for money. I just have this mindset for some reason. If I have money, it has to be spent and I can't save it. But really, saving is a luxury. It is a blessing to be able to save money. So I'm just trying to save more, spend less. And then I also wrote down comparing, which again, I feel like goes with jealousy and just the self-doubt and the self-confidence. Comparing is like the worst thing you could do to yourself. And also, everyone compares themselves, even if they are the most like quote-unquote picture perfect person, picture perfect life. 1, no one's perfect. 2, no life is perfect. 3, everyone has their own demons and their own struggles, and we just all compare as humans. It's just something that we do. And those are my more and lesses of 2026. I want to just go over my 2026 bingo. And some of these I have done already, and I have put like a little star by them, but some of them I still haven't done. I will go over the ones that I've done already. So I wrote down try new food. I tried escargot in January, but then I actually ended up adopting a snail last month in February. So I will never be eating escargot ever again, and I'm actually very sad that I ate it. I'll never eat it again because I love my snail baby so much, and I can't even think about that. Make a new friend. I actually made like 3 new friends this year already, so very happy, very grateful for that. Eat at a new restaurant. I think I've eaten at like 8 new restaurants probably already. That's like one of my guilty pleasures, things I like to do for fun, things I like to spend my money on is eating at new restaurants and trying new food. Get my business website up and running, which it is. I actually just uploaded a video today about my business website and my shop, and you could buy directly from it. The link is in my bio and in the description box of every single video. And then let's go over the things that I still want to do. I want to try a new workout class. I have like 3 different places, maybe even more, that I've been wanting to try. One is like hot Pilates, there's a kickboxing place, there's like aerial yoga that I really want to try. Definitely will be doing more of that. Travel to a new state. We're going to Hawaii this week, so that will be crossed off. Art markets, I actually just signed up for 4 today, and I'm going to sign up for more when we get back from Hawaii. Go to a concert, and I'm going to be buying Kid Cudi tickets when we get back from Hawaii. Craft day night with friends. I actually did already do this, so I kind of crossed that off. But I would love to do that again. It's so fun. Buy less, spend less. Go camping. Little House on the Rock visit. Just like a place up north in my state, and it's super cool. Just look it up. Little House on the Rock, Wisconsin. Girls trip to Door County or somewhere. Really hoping for another girls trip this year. Pass college classes and exams. But everything's been going really good with college. I'm honestly just so surprised I'm in it. So yay. Pottery class to make pottery. I actually want to do like a pottery wheel thing. Turn 25. I honestly don't know why I put that on my bingo card. I'm gonna do that. Get your hair professionally done or do something new with your hair. I've been wanting to go get it done at a salon, but I've also just been dying to do something new with it in general. So new hair incoming. Get a new tattoo. I got 2 new tattoos in February, and I'll put a little picture video. I also have a video of that on my channel, so I can cross that one off too. Get a new piercing. Give back in some way, whether that's donate, volunteer. I've been wanting to do more of this. 5K to 10K steps a day. Watch the sunset at the beach. Sunrise at the beach. I actually did watch the sunset at the beach last week Friday, so I can cross that off. Read 12 books. I'm on my 4th book of the year, so that will definitely be crossed off. Go to a spa. I'm planning to do that also for my birthday. I feel like my 2026 bingo card is super manageable and things that I'm actually like excited to do and things that I want to do. Let's read my goals. The goals on the bingo card are like kind of similar but kind of different. So I want to create more art of any form, and honestly I've been doing so much junk journaling. I made sea glass art. I've decorated lighters already this year. I've done diamond art. Like I've low-key been killing it in the art game. I also did painting. I've just really been back into it. Travel more. Like I said, I'm going to continue college and pass classes and exams, which I am. Some of it is hard and stressful. And honestly, I do have moments of like, am I making the right choice? Should I be doing this? This does feel like my calling, and I do feel like I am making the right choice for this phase of my life and for my future. Get artwork into a coffee shop. I have reached out to 2. I haven't heard anything back, but I'm going to keep trying. It's still beginning of the year. If I don't get it done this year, that just means I have more time to do it next year. Huge goal for mine and just my business. do more art markets. Like I said, I signed up for 4 today, and then I'm gonna sign up for some more, so that would be good. I want to save over a certain amount of money in my basic savings, and then I want to save over a certain money in my Roth IRA, which is my retirement, because I'm a nanny, so I don't have like an actual 401k. I will eventually when I become a teacher or do my homeschooling and stuff. That is all my ins and outs, my goals for this year. I'm so proud of myself for being here, making it through another year. Life is so hard, and I know my life could be so much harder and so much worse. My life is still hard, and there's still struggles and stress and anxiety and sadness and pain. And I'm just happy and proud to still be here and to experience life in another year around the sun. So many more experiences and feelings and memories and adventures. I've been feeling so much nostalgia too with turning 25 and just like getting quote unquote older. I also know getting older is a privilege. Living is a privilege. I never ever take it for granted, even during the hard times and the struggles, moments of feeling like I won't get through it. Somehow I always do. Somehow there's always light at the end of the darkness. There's so much more to life, and I just feel so purposeful in a way that I just haven't really felt before, and I feel excited to continue experiencing life and just, like I said, get older and everything that comes with that. Just so much development and growth. Feeling so grateful for life and everything. Again, it is hard. I struggle. Like, I was literally crying about life the other day. At the end of the day, I'm still always so grateful and so just happy to be alive. And I haven't always been able to say that, so it's really nice for me to genuinely believe that and feel that. Like I said, there are moments where I'm ready to call it quits and give up, and I don't want to do anything but lay down and cry. But again, at the end of the day, I know that this is such a privilege, a blessing. I have so much yet to do and to accomplish and to see and experience and feel. You can struggle and still be grateful, and you know, life can be hard and still be beautiful and still be worth it. Hope this inspired you. Oh, it's kind of late. Again, we're 3 months in, but it's never too late. And honestly, I feel like the true beginning of the new year is spring, is March, April, and May. I just feel like that is when actual rebirth happens in life and spiritually. I just feel like so many things are growing and evolving, and yeah, that is my like true start of the new year. The new life of 2026. Excited, I'm nervous, I'm scared to see what it brings, ready to tackle whatever the universe brings to me. So it is 333. It's a full moon lunar eclipse tonight, you guys. This probably won't be posted for a few days, but there's so many transformative things happening like today, right now, and just every single day. Hope this inspired you. Let me know your 2026 ins and your 2026 outs, or your 2026 goals, or what you accomplish or experience in 2025. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Peace.